I just recommended a good plan that I just came up with. Anyways, my own brain is like a computer, and I need this computer to work. So what I'm going to be talking to you about is you're not going to like, well, matter of fact, you are going to like it. It is called JPW videos on the imaginary internet on the pretend, or consider it imaginary YouTube on my pretend computer. Now I'm going to get my pretend computer. Now, you can remove videos about Joshua hitting the window. You can remove Joshua rated window punching videos from that channel. Now I'm going to get the computer, and we're going to show you a cool feature that's going to predict the streetlights as a computer. So, if we're angry, we need to use the streetlights as a computer. So what we're going to do is predict the streetlights as a computer. And here we go. So, a computer next to Joshua's house. A computer standing next to Joshua's mom's house. The street light does not do anything, but we need to find out how to put programs in it. We need to find out how to download our anger to the street lights. The through the light computer at Joshua's house, and street light computers at Cameron's house, and street light computers at matter of fact, Tremaine does not have through the light computers, but at Tremaine's house, Tremaine could still have access to the street light computers. So if you are angry, in order to download information into the computer, you have to say something when you're angry. It could be good, it could be green zone, it could be dangerous, which is red zone, it could be unsafe. You have to think it, not say it. If you're thinking about hitting the window like Joshua and being a computer virus of the streetlight world, like being a streetlight virus, that's kind of different from a computer virus. Yeah, streetlight viruses. Streetlight viruses is comparing Joshua hitting the window to a streetlight computer-like virus and all that stuff. So, streetlight viruses are something that can be controlled via computer program. And to program it the difference is it only programs angry things, but it can also program, well, it doesn't do any sort of entertaining. It does have entertaining, but it doesn't do entertaining because it's not programmed for that. It only downloads things based on the feeling and the emotions. Streetlights compute. Well, we just said, when Joshua was hitting the window, the streetlight memorized what Joshua was doing. So the streetlight memorized how Joshua was hitting the window, and that data was fed into a through the light computer lamppost. That data was fed into a lamppost computer, and the lamppost computers in front of Joshua's house and behind Joshua's house is a pleasure where to become an instant street light computer virus like devil lamp. The only idea is to hit the window on the bus like you're Joshua, but you're not. So, A part of these streetlight computers is to advance security and to draw attention to Joshua, known how as streetlight machines and lamp machines, also known as Lucifer torture lamp, Wi-Fi connections, and all that stuff. With Lucifer, like Lucifer's torture lamp with compatible Wi-Fi. Lucifer's torture lamp being controlled by a computer program. Lucifer's torture lamp is controlled by a computer program. Because you know what happens when you think negative stuff? You are controlling the torture lamp of the devil. When you think negative stuff, your brain is the computer. Lucifer's torture lamp is taking in the data that was fed from a computer brain into Lucifer's torture lamp. So, I thought about hitting the window like Joshua hits the window. And you know what we are going to get onto? Talking about the things that Lucifer's torture lamp was made to do and how much of a computer these lamps do. So, Lucifer's torture lamp can do all types of stuff. It can play JPW video files, or even on YouTube. There's a new file for that. The J stands for Joshua hits the window. And that feature can also be played as a TV program or video broadcasting channels on the lights. And that's why we call it watching a show or watching a video of Joshua hitting the window on the lights. And watching Joshua window punching rated movies on the lights, and watching Red Zone movies on the lights, and more, further and more. So now, we are controlled by Lucifer's torture lamp, and our brain, the street lights are controlled by our brain and our thoughts. So, if you want to become like a virus and punch windows on the bus like Joshua, then you is to become that computer structured mechanical street light like body, and much similar. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys get ready for it soon tomorrow when I get on the bus and pass Joshua's mom's house. And when I passed Joshua's mom's house, I began to see these computers every day. Shining light, also used for internet and controls from the Lucifer torture lamp and all that stuff. So streetlights and the devil are alike.